everyone, it's Simone Watson, and this is my TBR for Wyrdathon, which is a readathon going on from from yesterday, March 1st, through Thursday, March 7th. There are 5 hosts. Their names are Julie Patel, or their channel names are Julie Patel, Court the Reader, I think, Story Glyph, Et2 Brody, and Bookish Pisces. I will link their channels below, and there are 25 prompts. So the way this works is it's about word association. There are 25 prompts of one word each. Each host provided 5 prompts, and you just pick books to go with the prompts. So I will quickly tell you the prompts from my computer screen. So we've got Magic, Wild, Adventure, Trader, Together, Reflection, Elegance, Loyalty, Musical, Valiant, Blind, Illusion, Transcendent, Green, Dazzling, Spooky, Hidden, Power, Sunshine, Passion, Blood, Darkness, Love, Lies, and Rebirth. So that is quite a few prompts, but I have found books that will fit all of them. So what I did was I put Post-it notes on the back of these books that tell me which words they match and the number of words. I didn't put it on the front because I wanted to show you the front covers. And sorry about my voice, it's been in and out. If you haven't watched my channel for a while, I lost my voice a long time ago, and then it's been coming back, and then kind of, I don't know, but it was going pretty strong earlier today, so it should be good. This one I wrote 10 out of 25, but I believe it has 11. I'm saying that because I wanted to show you them in order of most points to least point, in case I do not finish all of the books. Okay, so the first book that I have for you is Scream All Night by Derek Millman. This came out in July 2018. It was one of my most anticipated reads of 2018. I think it was one of my most anticipated reads of 2018. Unless I forgot to mention it in that video. It was a long time ago. But this is about a guy who has been emancipated from his father, who's like a B-movie director. And I don't know if his father dies or what happens, but his brother invites him home to do a tribute to their father, and they have to make a B-movie, and it has to do with zombies, and so etc. So the words that I have here, he also goes back to this girl that he used to date or something like that. So the words I have on this list are love, magic, loyalty, passion, rebirth, together, green, darkness, spooky, illusion, and transcendent. Transcendent because that's often said about film, when a certain film is transcendent, meaning it's it goes above and beyond the norm, basically. So that is 11 out of my 25 words. So if I just finished this book, I've got 11. I'm close to halfway there, even though halfway there would be 12 and a half, and you can't really be halfway there. But anyway, I've got 11. Next, there's another book with 11, but it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be my first or second read, but we'll see. And that, that is not supposed to be stuck there. That is The Weight of Our Sky by Tana Alkoff. So the words that this fits are blood, darkness, traitor, power, together, love, loyalty, magic, adventure, valiant, music, or music. Is it music or musical? I'm not sure. This fits music because the main character likes music. It takes place in 1969 after the race riots of Kuala Lumpur. I believe that's what it's called, the 1969 race riots. Yeah, and they take place in Kuala Lumpur. This character suffers from what may be generalized anxiety, or it may be OCD. I'm not exactly sure, but it's heavily implied that she has some type of anxiety disorder from the blurb. Her mother, she's been separated from her mother due to these race riots, and so she's going to try and find her, and that's where loyalty comes in, because she's loyal to her mother. Adventure, together, because she's going together with this guy, not going together they're going out, but I mean, she and this guy are going on an adventure together to find her mother. And yeah, the back of it mentions music. It mentions her listening to a record or wanting a record or something. And power and traitor, because I feel trying to overcome mental illness can make you feel powerful, but then if you're not on like bad days, you may sometimes feel powerless, and also traitor, because sometimes it feels like your mind is a traitor if you're mentally ill. But I almost forgot. She thinks, instead of thinking that she's mentally ill, she thinks that there's like a djinn in her mind, which I think is like a magical creature. Oh, did I put magic on this? Yes, I did put magic on this list. So with this one and this one, I have about, I didn't count how many I would have with these two books total, how many words I would have, because I did add Valiant, Musical, Adventure, I'm not sure, Traitor, and Power. So hopefully I'd have at least like 16 with these two. Next I have this book, Little White Lies by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is a 2018 book as well as, this is a 2018 book as well as this one, Scream All Night. This one is 2019. It came out pretty recently. I think it was in February. Okay, this one came out in November 2018. I love this cover. I've read a few pages of this book already. I loved them. They were hilarious. I love the concept. There's just so many things to love about this. And this did score a 10 on the scale of prompts. So it's got power, together, hidden, dazzling, musical, lies, reflection, elegant, and sunshine. It's got sunshine because it's set in the South, and sunshine kind of makes me think of like, well, hey there, sunshine, you know, but it's also kind of sunny in the South. This is about a character who moves to the South for debutante season because her grandma's going to pay her for it, and because she hopes to find her father. Her, like, she either doesn't know her father or something like that, but then she finds out a bunch of secrets, and there's just so many things about this that make me super excited to read it. So I may read this first or second. I'm thinking I may pick up this first and then this, but if I do that, I'll have the unique words on this one so far are, I think, dazzling, possibly lies, and reflection, and elegant, and sunshine. So this would give me another 5 points that I didn't get from those other two. And then we have, wow, all of my books are 2018 or 2019, I didn't even notice. But then we have a 2018 book, A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahereh Mafi. This was nominated for the National Book Award, which makes me super excited to read it, and the concept makes me super excited to read it. It's about this girl named Shirin who, so this is about this girl named Shirin who is Muslim, and it's 2002. It's soon after the 9/11 attacks, or September 11th attacks, in the United States, and she lives in the United States, and she's facing a lot of Islamophobia, and she meets a guy named Ocean, I think. And here I could do together. I forgot to write together, so this would be 3 points because it's got together, green, and blind. Green because of the cover. Blind, I wasn't sure what to choose for blind because I kind of, when I had those first 3 books, I kind of wanted to just stick to 3 books, and I was like, well, what has to do with blindness? And I realized this has to do with blindness because when she's facing a lot of prejudice, and I think of prejudice like Islamophobia, I think of that as like a type of ignorance or ignorance or blindness. Personally, I did live through the September 11th attacks. I was 6 years old at the time, and I mean, everything just, people were just, it's hard to even describe. It seemed like everything changed overnight. It seemed like everybody was like suddenly patriotic, like everyone was singing God Bless America, and it was kind of strange to me at the time because I was like, well, what changed, you know? It was like strange, but I don't know at the time if I was aware of the like surge of Islamophobia, but I did eventually become aware that like there is a lot of Islamophobia in our country, and unfortunately fear can make people get really ugly. Fear can make people act really ugly, and it's sad because like we need to not, like, it's just upsetting. We need to not do that. Like we need to treat other people with respect, and Islamophobia is not cool. So anyway, that is blindness because that is ignorance. That's people being blinded by fear and letting that turn into hate. So There we go, very large expanse of sea. And my last book, I'm so excited for this, y'all. I had no idea because I needed one more word. Well, I needed two more words because I added these both at the same time, this one and my other one. But y'all, I was like, I don't have a book that has to do with wild. And I just recently got a bunch of library books. I'm not trying to go back to the library. I found one. This is The Field Guide to the North American Teenager by Ben Philippe. It just came out, I think, in January. And this works for the word wild. I don't even know if it works for the other words because I didn't even think about it. I was just like, I need one for wild. This is about a guy who is French Canadian and black, and he moves to Austin, Texas, and feels like kind of he doesn't fit in. And he starts documenting how he, like, the behavior of other people and kind of fitting people into these stereotypes. And he starts documenting them in like a notebook, I think, which is like the field guide. And it's wild because this is what you would do if you were like observing animals in the wild. But he's doing that, but he's observing like people, and it's so funny. And there's a little excerpt from his notebook like on the back, and I was just so, see how he has like this little chart. Well, I got that posted in the back. See how this little chart of like jocks and cheerleaders and whatever. I haven't even read it, but I'm so looking forward to this to be funny and heartwarming. The idea is he starts like spitting people into these stereotypes, but then once he gets to know some people and makes some friends, he realizes that maybe he was wrong. Maybe his assumptions are not right about everybody. And I'm just so excited. And I'm so excited. I don't know. I'm so excited. I love that there is diversity among these authors, because this book actually has a black author. I checked it out because I checked it out in February. I was like mostly reading black authors. And this again is by Tahada Mafi. I believe she is Iranian American. Hannah Alkaf is Malaysian. So yeah, I just love that there's a diverse list of authors. I love the push for more diversity in YA novels, and I'm really hoping for that to continue and to get better, to get more prominent than it already is. So thank you so much for watching, and if you're also participating in this readathon, please let me know in the comments. Bye.